We're three sisters cooking Italian. Today we're making what we call sausage roll. We grew up eating this, and we called it Calzone when we were growing up, thinking it was, and found out it wasn't traditionally Calzone, but better than Calzone.
Better than Calzone, I'll go with that.
It's super easy, super delicious, and just a few ingredients. So, they are.
We've already browned a pound of Italian sausage, a loaf of bread that we've thawed in the refrigerator,
right.
Parmesan cheese, 1 egg, parsley, and a pound of mozzarella cheese, I think, more or less.
Grated.
Yeah.
We grated already.
Yeah. So you've got a pound, and a pound of loaf. Easy enough. Okay. So let's get going. We're going to stretch it onto the counter, and for that we have put some vegetable shortening, and that will help make it stick.
Yeah.
That looks great.
Some people put flour on the counter, but we have found if you use a little bit of vegetable shortening, it helps it to adhere, and it also doesn't dry out the dough, because the more flour you add to the dough, the drier it's going to become. And like Carol was saying, we just bought frozen bread dough. You get like 3 in a pack. You can take them out one at a time or whatever, thaw them out. I just put it in the refrigerator overnight, and then by the next day it's usually fine. Take it out for probably an hour before we used it. Let it sit out, and it's ready to go.
Well, we thawed it in the refrigerator overnight. Let it rest, yeah.
And then you can also use pizza dough. You can make your own pizza dough if you want to. We've done that. You can use whole wheat if you want to. In fact, I think this doesn't have a wheat one also. So if you wanted to do that to have the whole grain, obviously you could do that. It's pretty versatile. It's easy, and our mom made this so much growing up. I can't even begin to tell you how many times she made it, and I don't even know how many times I've made it.
Well, and I don't think you can ever make enough, because you go through a lot, and then it's great the next day.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
So yummy. And everybody
like
loves
pizza.
it. Yeah, super good.
So you want the dough to be fairly thin so that you've got a lot of layers, but we've got no exact size. It's however it happens to stretch out on the day you're stretching. And there you go. That's pretty simple. And then on that, we should put 1 beaten egg. Thank you. Got a little bit of...
You need a fork, or are you good?
You need a fork? Nope, that's good. Throw that away.
All right.
And this will help the ingredients kind of stay together once you roll them. So, yeah. Alrighty. Quickly put that on there. No trick to that either.
And what isn't good on bread dough? I don't even know.
Exactly.
I mean, you could probably put anything in here, and it would probably be wonderful.
You know, I have done mushrooms. I've done...
I mean, in addition to?
In addition to.
Oh, okay.
I think you could probably do that in place of if you're doing
caramelized onions.
That's vegetarian.
Oh, that's true. That's right. If you didn't want to have any meat in it, that's a good idea.
Maybe some well-drained spinach.
That's true. That would be really good. That would be good.
All right. Next is the Parmesan cheese.
Generous
Parmesan cheese. There you go. Yeah. However,
it's a matter of taste. If you like a lot or you like a little, we like a lot.
I'll put on the sausage.
Okay.
Pretty much. Thank you very much.
This is looking good already.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yum. That's the thing. Italian sausage, you know, by the time I have it browned, I have to keep from eating it before I even put it on the dough. It just smells so wonderful.
So make sure that it's drained after you brown it.
Okay, yeah. See how we're getting, we got to get it all to the ends, because when you roll it, you don't want to have like just a piece of bread. Not that that would be a bad thing.
And you want to make sure that your crumbles are small, so you don't poke holes. Yeah, I'm going to add the mozzarella cheese. This is about a pound of grated mozzarella, more or less, just depending upon what you have. I've always used mozzarella, but I don't know, maybe there are other kinds of cheeses that are melting cheeses. But
I guess. I'm not sure I would like anything.
Because you want,
but I guess you could.
And sprinkle on a little parsley for that Italian flair.
Fresh parsley.
And actually that's
Would be
flat laid
preferable.
parsley, but either would do. There you go. Looking pretty darn good. Oh, perfect, Rose. Alrighty, make sure that we've got everything clear to the ends, and then we'll start rolling from the long side. And that's, you're going to end up with a long roll here.
Are you lost?
Okay. Squeeze the end so that you keep the filling in. And then when you get to the end, just pull the dough over a little bit. It's very flexible.
It's kind of like doing cinnamon rolls, except that we're not going to cut it.
But that same kind of principle. There you go. And then you want to make sure that you turn it over onto the seam so that the seam doesn't open up. Once you've done that, ta-da! Ta-da! All right. Pick the puppy up and stick it on the thing. Okay, very good. Now we'll brush it with a little bit of egg wash, and that'll give it a nice golden crust.
Yeah, it'll be beautiful.
And
I think that's an important part, is brushing it with the...
And then this needs to raise in a warm, draft-free place for about 45, 50 minutes. That's going to depend on how warm the kitchen is.
Yeah.
And so forth. But I'd say that's about it. Somewhere between 45 minutes and an hour.
Well, you can't get any simpler than that. That is like so easy, so quick, and when you see what it's done, it's fabulous.
Fabulous. All right. In it goes to raise. Okay, so this is what it looks like after it's been in a warm place rising for about 45 minutes. And then we'll just put it into a 350-degree oven for probably about 20 to 30 minutes. Just depends on how thick you've made it. Okay, so here we have it.
All done.
All done. It came out of the oven about, maybe 10 minutes ago. We've let it rest. And one of the ways that you can tell if it's done when it's in the oven, not so much now, is when you knock on it, you should get a hollow sound. So at this point,
Let's go. Hurry up, I'm starving.
I know, me too.
Some plates here.
Cuts pretty darn easily. Yum!
Now we have some warmed up marinara sauce, which tastes really good to dip some marinara sauce.
Kind of the way that it looks.
Look at that, look at that, look at that. That's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. There you go.
Yum. Okay, so
all right, everybody get
a
a piece.
Here you go, Rose. Now you can do this however. I'm just going to put a little on my plate. Want some?
No, thank you.
Oh, I like mine straight. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Oh, okay.
This is just a great.
Look at this. Oh my gosh, get a close up of this.
You can have.
This is like
it's great with a salad. It's great with a football game and a little bit of beer. It's great with maybe soup if you're having.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
oh my gosh, it's just perfect.
Perfect.
The cheese is all melted. The sauce. Oh, look how golden. Okay, hurry up.
Oh,
Okay, I'm eating. It takes you too long.
Okay, so okay. Next thing I think we're going to do is something for the holidays. It's now getting pretty close to that. So maybe our next adventure will be with biscotti.
That sounds
Again,
good.
yeah. Something that we're very.
cookies.
Oh, how is that?
Oh my God, that is so good.
I think this is yours. This is mine.
But you didn't even taste it.
Oh, I've got to taste it. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's good.
Ah, very, very good. Okay. Until the next time.